Welcome to World News 3 Minutes. China often tells the world that it believes in equality, socialism, and the dignity of workers. But when we look deep into Chinese history, society was not always equal. Long before modern communist China, ancient Chinese society had its own powerful social classification system called Shang. This system divided people mainly into four major groups. The first group was Shi, the scholars, officials, and educated elite. In ancient China, knowledge was power. Those who studied Confucian philosophy, passed imperial examinations, and served the emperor became part of the ruling and administrative class. They guided the state, advised kings, collected taxes, wrote laws, and controlled governance. In social respect, they stood at the top. The second group was Nong, the farmers. China was an agricultural civilization, so farmers were considered very important. They produced food, paid taxes, and supported the empire's economy. Even though many farmers lived hard lives, society officially respected them because food production was the foundation of the nation. The third group was Gong, the artisans and craftsmen. These were skilled workers who made tools, weapons, pottery, silk, buildings, and other useful products. Their work supported daily life and military strength. They were respected for their skills, but they did not enjoy the same prestige as scholars or officials. The fourth group was Shang, the merchants and traders. This may surprise many people, because today China is known as a trading giant. But in ancient Chinese thinking, merchants were often ranked low because they did not produce goods directly. They bought and sold products for profit. So even if some merchants became wealthy, their social status was not always high. Below these four groups, there were also lower status communities known in different periods as Jianmen, meaning mean people or low status people. These included entertainers, servants, slaves, prostitutes, and some hereditary occupational groups. In some dynasties, they faced restrictions in marriage, official examinations, government positions, and social mobility. So, Shang was not exactly the same as India's caste system. It was more of an occupational and social hierarchy. But it still shows one important truth. China also had deep social divisions, status barriers, and unequal treatment among its own people. And when we connect this history with modern China's hukou household registration system, the picture becomes even clearer. Urban citizens, rural citizens, and migrant workers are not treated equally in access to education, healthcare, jobs, housing, and welfare. A person's birthplace can still influence life opportunities. So before any country points fingers at another nation's social problems, it must first look honestly at its own history and its own internal troubles. When one tongue points outward, four fingers point back at ourselves. The world should discuss inequality everywhere, in India, in China, in the West, and in every society. But no country should hide its own discrimination while lecturing others. This is World News 3 Minutes. Please subscribe, like, share, and click the bell icon for more powerful global stories.